With one seismic win, the Indiana Pacers have done what few thought possible, forced a Game 7 in the NBA Finals. Their 108-91 demolition of the Oklahoma City Thunder in Game 6 wasn't just a win, it was a statement, a warning shot. And now, for the first time since that legendary 2016 Cavaliers-Warriors clash, we're headed for a decisive 7th game to crown a champion. And while most of the basketball world remains split or leaning toward the Thunder and their regular season dominance, one respected NBA voice didn't hesitate when asked who's taking home the Larry O'Brien Trophy. Udonis Haslem, a 3-time NBA champion, the godfather of Miami Heat culture, and one of the most battle-tested veterans the league has ever known, went on national TV and planted his flag firmly in the ground. He's riding with Indiana. I think Indiana believes they can win this championship, regardless of what anybody else thinks, Haslem declared Friday morning on ESPN's Get Up. I've been in those locker rooms where the media says that team doesn't have a chance, and this series should be over. I've lived that. I know what that doubt does. It fuels you. For Haslem, who spent 20 grueling seasons in the NBA, surviving wars with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh, and anchoring the Heat's identity through 2 decades of highs and lows, belief isn't just a nice storyline. It's the engine that drives champions. And he sees that same spark in this Pacers squad. Led by the unflinching leadership of Tyrese Haliburton and the championship DNA of Pascal Siakam, the Pacers have become one of the most unlikely feel-good stories in recent memory. Haliburton's playmaking brilliance and Siakam's two-way tenacity have been the guiding stars for a team built on sacrifice, depth, and an all-for-one mentality. Haslem was quick to acknowledge that Indiana doesn't have a traditional transcendent superstar, the kind you often see raising finals MVP trophies, but that's not what defines championship DNA in his eyes. They may not have a superstar, Haslem said, but every single player on that team stars in their role. That's championship basketball. I believe in this team. I am a believer. And it's hard to argue with him after Game 6. The Pacers looked more like the experienced juggernaut than the youthful Thunder did. They beat Oklahoma City to loose balls, closed out to shooters with urgency, and attacked the paint like a team possessed. Indiana looked like a group that simply refused to die. Now they're 1 win away from their first ever NBA title. But to get there, they'll need to topple the NBA's current crown jewel, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and his 68-win Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander, the reigning MVP and face of the league's next generation, will be playing Game 7 on his home floor, in front of a rabid Oklahoma City crowd that's desperate to hang a second banner in franchise history.